And welcome to HadoopExam Learning Resources. In this session, now we'll cover the problem scenario number 6 from the CCA131 exam simulator. I'll not be covering this video for the problem scenario number 5 because this is very easy to do task actually. So all the steps are you can follow up and you can accomplish this. So this is just creating the local repository using the Cloudera parcels. Okay, instead of Cloudera yum repository, they will prefer to use the parcels. Cloudera suggests and recommend parcels. So we will also set up using the parcel, so you can follow the steps given on the simulator and accomplish the activities. So I'll be completing the in this video the exercise number 6, which is saying, as we have already installed Cloudera Manager server on master 101 in the previous exercise. However, in cluster each node can communicate with this server only if the respective component is installed on each node on the cluster, and install the software which can send the information about their current status. Also make sure all required software is also installed to proper functioning. You have to do setup on the following nodes: node 102, 103 and 104. Also make sure same is installed master 101 as well. So what they are saying is actually you have to create the CDH on this, and all the required functionality can be communicated with each other. So let me show you here. Okay, so these are our 4 nodes here. Okay, master 101, node 102, node 103 and 104. They all can communicate with each others. Okay, so okay, especially like they should be able to communicate with the master node. So master node has a Cloudera manager installed on this, so you have to take a meaning out of the given question. Okay, as well. So this node should be able to communicate with the master node, and they should provide their continuous status about the what is the current status of the each node in the cluster. So there are 10,000 nodes in the cluster. How they can send the informations to the Cloudera manager? So server is installed on this Cloudera manager server, but each daemon should also be installed on this each node. Okay, on this is Cloudera manager daemon. You can say Cloudera manager daemon, so lightweight component needs to be installed. So this daemon actually continuously send every second or 5 second, continuously send the status to the Cloudera manager. Suppose this node is not functioning properly, so this should not be able to send the information, then Cloudera manager server will assume this node is not properly functioning and it is out of cluster. So that's the reason to communicate with the master node with the slave node, that requires the one daemons to be installed on this. So that is what it is question is asking. You install the daemons on the all each node of the cluster. So that is the requirement here. So now let's go here and on this each node install the required software, the Cloudera daemon. Okay, so I'll be using the here okay, just a minute. Okay, so before that, like, we have to local repository should be used, correct? So in the task 5 we have already done this exercise to set up the local repository. Now we'll be using this local repository in this exercise. So now you can read the solution here. As we have already installed the Cloudera Manager server on master 101, now we need to set up Cloudera Manager agent on each node. However, Cloudera agent also requires Java JDK installed on each node. Hence, to accomplish the given requirement, we have to do the following activity. We have to install the JDK on each node as well as install the Cloudera agent on each node. So what we will do, we will first install the Java on each node. Okay, so let me follow this. As we have already Java on master 101, so what we will use, actually we will use the same Java on each node in the cluster. Okay, so what we will do here, we have our Java is installed on the master node, correct? Let me go to the master node. If you go here, sorry, so this is the Java install here, correct? So this is the Java. Okay, now we have to change the bash profile so that this Java should be available in the class path. If I type right now Java here, So it will not tell you whether this is the Java is available on this master node or not. So what we have to do this, we have to change the bash profile, okay, so that we can change the Java path here. Okay, so what we have to do this, we have to add the Java home because Java is installed. We are doing this activity on the master node. Okay, so first here I'll just, after path I'll copy this, okay, and then update the path with the existing path plus current Java home bin directory. So in the path we have to add the binary directory. Okay, so that is done. Okay, this is the way we have to do this. Now let's save this, and now source this bash profile again, so the Java would be set here. Now if I type the Java, so Java is available. Even you can check Java hyphen version is the command to check the current version of the Java. So 1.7.67 version of the Java is installed. Okay, so now restart the Cloudera manager or on the master node. If you Java setup is correct, then it should start it correctly. Okay, so I'll just restart the Cloudera manager. Okay, just using this command. Okay, if our Java setup is proper, then it will restart the Cloudera manager. So let's wait to be get restarted. Okay, so this is our URL. So right now Cloudera manager is being restarted, so just wait, it is being get restarted. So meanwhile it is restarted, I'll move ahead to the next step. Now we have to do the same setup on the other node, so we need the Java on other node. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll copy this current Java from master node to the our all other three nodes, actually node 102, 103 and 104, correct. User Java directory which we have set it up will be copying under this directory. Okay, just let me go here. Why it is saying, okay, so this Cloudera Java would be copied from here. So okay, whatever content in the Java directory would be copied onto the each node. So let's do this activity. However, this is not a good idea in production cluster. You would be using different utility parallel copying you would be using. So because there are 10,000 nodes, you are not going to do this individually on each node, and if there is some failure on each node, how would you find it out? So to do this, I am doing here individually, but the same way you can do this activity with the other node. Okay, so just instead of this node 102, I have to give actually here, it seems to me. No, it should not like that. Just wait. Okay. Okay, we have not yet started the our other node in the cluster. Okay, correct. So let me start the node 102. Okay, I'll put the 3 GB for this node. Okay, node 102 on 3 GB. Okay, now and node 102 on 2 GB. Let's keep it on 2 GB. Out of 16 GB, how much we are using it now? This is, let's keep it 1 GB. Okay, so that is what now you will start feeling your machine getting slower. Okay, so be no, but however, to set up the Cloudera virtual Cloudera cluster, we have to have this much. So 7 GB here, 3 GB here, 10 GB, 12 GB, and 13 GB we are consuming now out of our 16 GB. So that is what I will start feeling the slowness in my machine now onwards. So I would suggest most of the services you should disable while working on this, because it will make your system very slow, because you have already reserved 13 GB out of 16 GB from your host, correct. So what I'll suggest is actually you always create a new user to do this exercise on your Windows operating system. So because of this, what happens is any new service will not be started by default until, because it's a fresh setup you will be having. Okay, so you can just log into each node. Yes, this is challenging now to work with the 16 GB RAM even on this, and you start feeling slowness. As soon as more services we are installing, we'll see more slowness. Okay, but still I'm able to solve most of all of the scenarios you on this cluster. So that's the just learning purpose. It is fine actually. You can observe the slowness, but that is fine. Okay. So now this is again root. Okay, now let's try to copy SCP this Java from each for each node in the cluster from the master node. Okay. Okay, so now it will take some time because that's the reason I'm telling you this is not the right way, but it's okay. We can do this activity actually for 3 node, but in the production cluster you will be doing using the parallel copying utility or something which will help you to copy the Java on each node in the cluster. Okay, so I'll pause until I copy on all 3 node using this command. Same thing mentioned here in the simulator. You can see you have to copy from here. Okay, so now we have to change the values in the each so node bash profile. We have to update it using this value, correct? So we have to change the node 102, 103 and 104 bash profile, so Java home can be set and Java would be available in the path of the each node. Okay, so let me do this activity as well. Okay, let's move here, open this bash file of node 102. So ssh root at node 102.hadoopexam.com. Okay, and then I would update the bash file. After the path I'll copy this thing. Okay, so now done. Similarly we'll do for the node 103 the same activity. Okay, so I'll pause and I'll come. So I'm done with the setting up the Java home for all 3 nodes in the cluster other than master node. Okay, what is our next task is next step is now copy the Cloudera manager repository file on each host. Okay, so now with this repository file we have to copy on each node. Okay, so that it can be agent can be downloaded and installed from each node. Okay, so how would we do? We'll just scp again from the this node, what I would say from master node to the cluster node on each node in the cluster. Okay, so this is very small file, so it won't be very slow. Okay, now you have to if make sure each node can be reached from the internet. Okay, now install the CDH using the Cloudera manager. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to go to the Cloudera manager here. Okay, and again login using admin, correct, logged in. Now which you can see you have to set up here the same thing. Now specify the host and search. Now continue. Okay, we'll not be installing each of this component right now. We will just create the CDH for this, and we'll provide the here this master node on this and the all 3 nodes which we can provide using the regular expression. 10 is common, 2 to 4 is a 2, 3 and 4. So if you have 1000 nodes, so it would be easy to specify like all your node. Then search this node are reachable or not. Search, if this is reachable then it will show here, so all 4 can be reachable. Okay, so now you can just click and says now all the hosts should be available as we can see, and now set the parcel URL for CDH5 by clicking this. Okay, so this is the URL for CDH5. Continue and use parcel recommended. Okay, so more option, so and delete all these things. Okay, we have to set the parcel for our local repository for CDH5. okay, which we have installed master 101 hadoopexam.com parcel CDH5. Save changes. Okay, now so here you can see version which is available for CDH that are too new for this version of Cloudera will not be shown here. Okay, okay, ignore this actually, but this is what we want. And what exactly, also delete other, which we have already done. Okay, set the repository for Cloudera agent as below, and custom repository, select the specific repository for Cloudera manager you want. Match release of this Cloudera manager server. Okay, if not matched, then you have to, we have locally set this. Correct, this is the Cloudera repository, manager repository. Okay, and this is the GPG key. So now here you see this is the parcels for CDH5 which we have created. Correct, CDH5 parcels which we have created as part of our previous access. Okay, so it would not be available through this because hadoopexam.com is real domain, so we have to use this master 101, and this is the parcel for CDH5. Okay, so MySQL and CDH is there, and this is all things for CDH5 and other parcels things which we have already set up, which available list like this. Now once we set it up, okay, now go to this and cancel this, and this is the custom repository we are setting up. Click continue. Install Oracle Java. Obviously we don't want to install because we have already installed manually. Correct, now only supported CDH 5.5 single user mode. No, we don't want, this is a complicated thing actually. If you want to use single user mode for all the services, will be started using single user, so and this is difficult to manage, so I would suggest ignore this part right now until it is being asked or you have full knowledge. Okay, and now you have to provide the SSH login. Okay, SSH would be root user. What would be the password for each node? Hadoop exam. This is Hadoop exam. Okay, and this is the port, SSH port, and click continue. So now it would start installing the CDH from your it is refreshing the package metadata. First it is trying to find the package metadata. Even if you click the details, you can see the entire log what is happening behind the scene. Okay, so now just wait it to be get finished. Okay, so once it is you can see this is the status, cluster installation is done. So once it is all green would be should be there. Now once successful, don't install the CDH, don't press continue, come out of the UI. Now Cloudera manager agent is installed on each node. Once this activity is done, we will not continue to install the CDH. This is our next exercise which we will be doing. Okay, so we'll wait for this to be get finished. Okay, so I'm pausing again. If you face any issue, you can abort the installation as well. Here is just by clicking here you can check the details of the installation. Okay, as well, so it will take some time to get finished. Okay, so we have given parcels repository for the CDH5 and Cloudera manager agent repository we have given as a tar file. Okay, so because Cloudera manager is available as a tar file, not as a parcels file. So again this is being done. Okay, so this is our Cloudera manager sorry, so this is Hadoop exam CCA131 simulator UI. So what again I wanted to repeat here, this is the question area, read only mode, from where you have to follow the command. This is the area from where you can copy the data which is required here. So here step 5 data is given here to copy here, copy and paste from here. And again I wanted to mention here, like this is the hadoopexam.com website. Just go over here, and one very important thing, we are currently looking for the author, trainer, and certification preparation material learners who can help us to create training materials on the particular subject, if and as well as certification preparation materials. So what I wanted to say is, I'm sure you are good on one of the skill set which you have. is other than Hadoop or some other technology which is listed here, and you could be able to or you might have done some certification or you are preparing for some certification, so you will get good revenue sharing to helping us by creating a certification material like this we are creating. So similarly various certifications or technology certifications are there. So if you help us to doing this, if you are a trainer and if you want to get like give the training on a particular topic, please contact us using this contact details. You can just call us, or better I would suggest you just drop an email to hadoopexam@gmail.com, or you fill in the form which is mentioned over here by clicking author and trainer here. Go here and fill in the form, provide your all the details, your LinkedIn profile detail, etc. So we'll go through and our team would contact you and will and coordinate with you to create the material, like it's like you can create the training material for the recorded training, you can create certification material for the certification, you can create material for the, or you can take the online training, or you can go for the corporate training, go for the corporate training as well. So these are various options available. We just wanted to know what is your skill set and how you could help us, and I'm sure you will get the very good revenue sharing with us by providing the this by helping on this material. So that's what I wanted to say. Thanks. So it is still progressing. It is, let's wait to be get finished. So here you can see like this Cloudera Manager Pageant package is being installed. This is all on all three nodes, four nodes. This Cloudera package is being installed. Okay. Okay, so now you can see this is installation is completed for the Cloudera agent on each node. Okay. So now if you will continue, so then other component would be installed, so which we don't want to do right now. So that's what our requirement here it is, and the same is mentioned here. So don't install CDH right now, we just need the Cloudera agent to be installed on each node. So that's our activities. Thanks for watching, and I hope you like this session. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. Thank you.